In a small town surrounded by green hills and a peaceful river, there was a young man named Daniel. On the outside, Daniel had everything many people dreamed of: a stable job, caring friends, and a loving family. But inside, Daniel was always uneasy. His mind was always noisy, full of worries about things that hadn't happened yet and regrets about the past. Every morning, as soon as he woke up, thoughts rushed in. Did I do something wrong at work today? Did I disappoint my parents yesterday? Will something worse happen tomorrow? Even during meals, Daniel's mind was not at peace. At work, his body sat there, but his mind wandered everywhere, full of fears. At night, when he lay down, sleep rarely came. He was too busy fighting battles within his mind. One day, tired and exhausted, Daniel decided to seek out an old meditation master living on the edge of town. People said he had profound wisdom and could help any troubled soul find peace. When Daniel entered the simple wooden house, the master smiled kindly and poured him a cup of tea. Unable to hold back, Daniel poured out his heart. "Master, my mind is always spinning. I am always worried, always afraid. Even when nothing is wrong, my heart feels heavy. How can I find peace?" The master did not answer immediately. He took the teapot and began pouring tea into the cup in front of Daniel. The cup filled up, but he kept pouring. After a moment, the tea overflowed, spilling onto the table. Alarmed, Daniel exclaimed, "Master, the cup is full. It can't hold any more." The master set down the teapot, looked directly into his eyes, and slowly said, "Your mind is the same. It is too full, full of anxiety, full of regrets, full of noise. Like this cup of tea, nothing new or peaceful can enter unless you first empty it." Those words struck Daniel deeply. He realized that his suffering did not come from the outside world, but from the clutter inside his own mind. The master continued, "Peace is not something you run to find outside. It is what remains when you let go of what is unnecessary inside. The past is gone, the future has not come. Only when your mind is empty can you truly see the present." Daniel decided to stay for a few days. Every morning, he sat in meditation with the monk in silence. At first, he felt extremely uncomfortable. His mind kept racing. But gradually, thanks to the monk's reminders, Daniel learned to observe his thoughts instead of fighting them. He saw them like clouds drifting across the sky, coming and going, no need to hold on. For the first time in many years, Daniel felt a calmness within. He understood that peace is not the absence of problems, but knowing how to let go of unnecessary burdens. When he returned, life outside hadn't changed. Work was still stressful, family still had expectations, challenges still appeared every day. But inside, Daniel was different. He no longer let his mind be overwhelmed by worries. He had learned to empty his cup. From then on, whenever stressed or afraid, Daniel would close his eyes, take a deep breath, and remind himself, "Empty your mind. Let go of the past. The present is enough." We often live as if the mind is a cup that must always be full, full of anxiety, full of comparisons, full of things that weigh us down. But like a cup of tea, when it is full, it cannot receive anything new. Peace does not come from adding more, but from letting go. Less regret, less fear, less holding on to what is old. When we empty the mind, even just a little, that space opens up room for joy, creativity, and true connection with life. So whenever you feel heavy-hearted, remember the monk's words. Empty your cup, empty your mind. Peace has always been within you. Thank you for listening to the story. If you find this story meaningful and good, please like and subscribe to the channel to receive more positive messages.